Happy New Year, Woody Henderson with American Dreams Real Estate here, and I'm excited to share your January 2021 housing market update. This is my first update of the year, and 2020 was quite an exciting year. We're looking forward to an equally exciting year in 2021. So let's get started. All right, this is the San Diego housing update for January 2021. We'll talk about what happened in 2020 and then share some insights into what we might expect for 2021. If your New Year's resolution is to buy a new house, then you're in the right place. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be excited to help you find your ideal home. Here are the topics we're going to cover today. San Diego key metrics. We'll also talk about the median sales price. We'll talk about US home prices, appreciation, and inventory, all at the national level. I want to address the housing bubble because people are still talking about that. And then finally wrap up with information on mortgage rates and what we can expect in 2021. So here we go, San Diego key metrics. In December 2019, the median home price was $574,814. In December of 2020, that median price was up to $650,000, or up 13.1% over where it was the same time in the previous year. Average market time was down to 26 days, or down 33% from where it was the same time last year. The number of active listings was down to 2,763, down a whopping 51.4%. Months of supply went below 1 month for the first time in the year, down by 52.6%. And the number of sales was up slightly in December to 3,296, or up 15.9%. So in aggregate, what did we see? We saw that inventory was very low. Homes are selling remarkably fast with low months of supply, and that's putting upward pressure on prices. And let's take a look at how the pricing curve for since 2019. So we can see in December of 2019 where we were and how much we've come up to reach that median sale price of $650,000 in December of 2020. It's important to note that $650,000 was a record median sale price, and we hit that 3 times in 2020. Let's look at home prices across the country, and we can see that the median sale prices have gone up pretty dramatically. Historic appreciation is shown in the green bars at 3.8%, and then you can see that the actual appreciation has eclipsed the historical appreciation on the national level. And as we can see, home prices in San Diego are up pretty dramatically. Just in 1 year alone, the median home price has gone up by $75,000 in San Diego, as I showed you on the previous graph. Now let's take a look at home price forecasts. Where do the experts say home prices are going to go in 2021? Well, all of these experts, whether they're forecasting the next 12 months or through all of 2021, agree that we're going to have increases in home prices across the country. The chief economist at the National Association of Realtors believes we're going to have an increase of about 5.7%. And we'll see what's going to happen here in San Diego, how much home prices will increase in the next 12 months. This slide shows historic appreciation since 2012. We see that it's been positive every year, but had a dramatic upswing in 2020. So home price appreciation is very strong at the national level, as well as here in San Diego. And this is what Mark Fleming, the chief economist of First American, has to say about it. You know, mortgage rates are expected to maintain low. We see a lot more people coming into the market. However, the big short is the housing supply, which will likely keep house price appreciation flying high. Take a look at the relationship between inventory and home prices between 2010 and today. In the dark blue line is the supply, and we can see that that's been steadily going down over time, and the prices have been increasing as a result. As supply and inventory goes down, there's a natural tendency for the prices to rise. Now I want to take a look at the housing bubble because people are still talking about that. There's still some trepidation about the market. Or are we going to enter a housing bubble? Well, the fact of the matter is that in 2006, the majority of the loans were risky adjustable rate mortgages, and people didn't even have to provide proof of income in order to obtain those loans. They were just shaky at best. Today, buyers are using 30-year fixed rate mortgages, and the qualification standards are much higher than they were back in 2006. In addition to that, the inventory of homes for sale is so much dramatically lower today that we would have to have a really big shift in supply for us to see anything like a housing bubble. So it's very unlikely to happen in the near future. All right, now let's finish up with mortgage interest rates. So this slide shows mortgage interest rates since 2016. We can see that interest rates have fallen steadily from 2019 through to 2020. And we also see that the interest rates are forecasted to remain the same throughout 2021. Many buyers are obtaining interest rates as low as about 2.5% on conventional loans these days, and that's expected to continue into the future. So in aggregate, what we're looking at, we have low supply, low interest rates, which are driving demand, and those two factors are putting upward pressure on prices. So if you or someone you know is thinking about buying or selling a home, I've just published my winter buyer and seller guides. Great information just to help people make good decisions about purchasing real estate, buying or selling real estate. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to share this information with you on the San Diego housing market. As always, I'm here to be of service. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. Until next time, have a happy new year.